Hello everyone, today is the 400 subscriber special, so before this video starts I just want to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel. Today I'll be trying Balut. Balut is a fertilized duck egg. This egg has been incubated for 13 weeks, and this egg has been incubated for 16 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and try this now, and they're numbered so we know which one is which. So you're going to want to tap the top of it with a spoon, and this is just to crack the eggshell. I'm going to go ahead and put our eggshell into our ramekin here. And we're going to go ahead and peel back the egg white, or eggshell rather. And you can see that there's a thin membrane on top right here. Just want to peel that away. And you have a broth inside, which is sort of the fluid that the chick has been living in, and it got boiled for half an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this broth. And it's good. You might be surprised, but it's a really rich flavor. It almost reminds me of a rich chicken stock, and it has a little bit of almost egg yolk flavor too. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some more of this so that we can get to the delicious egg yolk and chick inside. And there we go. Now you can get a pretty nice view of the chick that I'll be trying. And you also have the egg yolk. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop our chick out onto a plate. But first I'm gonna go ahead and try this beautiful egg yolk. So as you can see, it's very custardy and has a very nice texture to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of salt on here for a little bit of flavor. Let's go ahead and try the egg yolk. Very nice. It reminds me of a chicken egg yolk, but it is very fresh. It has a very nice strong egg yolk flavor, and it's very custardy and rich and very flavorful. I enjoy that. Now we have our little chicken side. It's very soft. And here you go. This is very salty because it was soaking in a broth. The egg yolk didn't absorb too much of the broth, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat this plain, as is. And it does have a little bit of an eye on it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And it's pretty good. It really reminds me of almost like liver, since it has a little bit of a gamey flavor, but it's really not bad if you don't think about it too much. Now this I'm a little scared about. This is the egg that has a 1 on it, so this will be our 16-week-old egg. So the chick in this is probably going to be a lot more developed, but we'll see. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and peel back our membrane. And there's the broth. Can't really tell, so I'm going to go ahead and sip some more of our broth. Because the broth is very delicious. It tastes quite a bit like egg. It also has a really nice broth flavor. It almost reminds me of chicken broth. Oh yes. Oh, this is a little scary. Our chick is a little bit larger. I'm not sure if you can tell on camera. It's a little bit more dark and a little bit less pale than the first one. But there we go. It's the duck embryo. It's a little bit more reddish and pinkish. So, I am quite scared about this, so I'm not going to go ahead and go for the whole thing all at once. And if you can even see, there's a little leg right there. If you zoom in real close, there's a little bit of a leg right here. And we have the eyeball, so I'm a little bit scared for this. So I'm just gonna, oh dear. If you look too, you can see a beak starting to form also. So this is quite more developed than the last one I ate. Luckily there's no feathers on it yet, so I'm just gonna take a little nibble from like the side, almost just like the main area of the duck, so we don't get any weird parts of it. Yeah, It's actually not bad. It tastes the same, it just tastes a little bit more gamey. So the other one I would say is closer to almost like a little bit of chicken fat, and it was more fatty like, but this one is definitely more rich and gamey and meaty, so I'd compare it to almost like a liver mousse. So that was very nice. So I really enjoyed this Balut. I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. It was very fresh and delicious, so I really do recommend you get yourself some Balut eggs. Just a quick disclaimer, some of you may be wondering why I didn't eat the egg white. Well, the reason is it's quite hard, and I'm gonna go ahead and show the egg white to you. Now, this is also from the 16-week egg. And it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see that there's an egg white right here in between the shell. I'll go ahead and pull. Oh wow, it's really hard. It's so hard I can't even pull it off. But as you can see, it's almost like a really hard rubber eraser, or almost like a car tire, so it's very hard, and most people don't end up eating it because it's not that delicious and it's quite bland.